What's going on, guys?
Yo!
This is our first episode of Ask the Playground. We don't have a better name, so...
We'll change it eventually when we figure it out.
But basically, Ask the Playground is where, no matter if you're a grammer, a tweeter, whatever you do on social networks, you could take this opportunity to ask us any questions.
Anything.
Regarding anything. So, thank you to all those who did participate this first go-round. Let's get this cracking.
First question was, what game are you most excited for at E3 this year?
God.
Yikes.
The options are endless.
A lot of games announced. Not many of them are confirmed for E3.
Yeah.
But me personally, I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed Unity. And
surprise, surprise.
Shut your mouth. And there was another one that I now forget.
You can't forget the new Batman game too.
Right, but I was holding off because I thought you wanted to talk about that one.
No, it's something everybody's probably waiting for. It's a shame that it got delayed. They already confirmed that it's already been delayed, so we won't see that till 2015. But
I have faith in Rocksteady, and I'm sure everyone else has faith in Rocksteady. They made the first two Batman games, and they were great.
Yeah, and what other games was on that list? Far Cry 4.
Far Cry 4 will be there. Destiny was not, which is strange.
They didn't have Destiny on that list?
It wasn't on the list.
But they had Halo 5 on the list, though.
Halo 5 was on the list. Also, that Xbox other zombie game.
Dying Light?
Not Dying Light. Oh, Sunset Overdrive.
Yes.
Sunset Overdrive. It looks great.
That's going to be interesting. So, it's a lot of games that we're looking forward to seeing right now. So
if Microsoft wants to send us an Xbox One, that'd be great.
Or if Sony wants to send us another PS4.
That would also be great. But yeah, so we're going to move on to the next question. Next question was, if you could live in one video game, which would it be? I'm going to let you go. I already know what I'm going to say.
Really? You already know what you're going to say?
Yeah, I thought about this the other day. And by the other day, I mean yesterday, because that's when this question was asked.
If I had to think off a jump right now, I was going to say Final Fantasy VII, but then I would be lying because majority of that game, they're somewhere in the slums, and never mind. So I think I'm going to just go off of Kingdom Hearts because...
That's surprising. I thought you were going to pick Turtles in Time.
Yeah, but that's just like real life. Just with turtles.
Fighting people in the street all the time.
That's an everyday thing. But it's not an everyday thing where you can go to a different land where you could kick it with Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. Like, I probably feel like I would need to offer them a drink. Like,
yeah.
You think they would drink?
Probably not. They're Disney characters. They eat pie and stuff.
Alright, well, I'll ask Maleficent then.
I mean, you can ask her. She'll probably eat some I don't know, maybe not. As for me, everyone, and I know you, will probably think that I would say Assassin's Creed, but that's not true.
The lies.
No, it's not, because I would choose to live in Bioshock.
Why?
Because it's terrifying, and I think living in Rapture would be pretty cool. Like, other than the fact that people are trying to kill you all the time. I think that just being underwater, even though the ocean scares the shit out of me.
Right.
I think that, like living underwater in Rapture or in the city in Colombia or, I think it'd be pretty sweet.
If you're looking for an excuse for me to drown you, you could have just said so.
I do not want to be drowned. I don't want to. We don't even go to the shore. We live 45 minutes away from the beach. We have not gone in 2.5 years. I don't plan going this year. I don't plan going next year. It's not going to happen.
We don't surf.
We don't fish. Well, I don't fish. It's boring. I don't even play Bass Fisher. It's boring.
I used to play that back in the day. And I had it on Game Boy Color too.
Oh, okay, I'll take that. But if you're one of those, people sitting there with the Wii, no. Are you single?
Are you guys single?
Yep. I was going to try to think of a better way to answer that, but yep.
Yeah. Not by choice, so if you're a female and interested. Female!
Next question. What are your thoughts on Dying Light? I'm actually kind of excited.
Yeah. Thus far, what we're seeing, it looks good. I feel like there still hasn't been enough information released about the game. enough for me to have a confirmed decision about it. But I mean, it's from what we've seen thus far, it sounds exciting. So
again, we need an Xbox.
Oh, and that's the other issue too. So
but now that it's gone down in price,
it's definitely something that's
we can possibly do now. And by possibly, I mean definitely, because for me, my own personal choice, I would never use Kinect, so I don't know why they came with that option in the first place.
I might.
My house is too small for that. I live in a Barbie doll house. Next question. Will you guys ever give giveaways? Yes.
Yes. I know we've talked about it several times in our posts and stuff like that, but we kind of wanted to hold off and wait a little bit. But you guys have been riding for us for so long now, and we're thankful and grateful for each one of you guys, whether if you started with us or if you're just joining us now. Either way, we're grateful for you guys. So hopefully, we haven't decided yet, but we're thinking either when we hit 10K or maybe, I guess, after the Assassin's Creed series. We haven't made a decision yet, but you're going to need to make sure you're following us on everything so that you know when it happens.
So we will tell you at some point.
We're not going to tell you what's going to be a part of it, but...
Yeah, we're not going to... Oh, we're giving a giveaway. Here's the prize. Here's a $50 gift card to PlayStation Store or 50 Xbox points. That's stupid. We're going to make it a surprise. You're getting a piece of cake in the mail. Next question. When did you guys realize you wanted to start a YouTube series?
Oh, man.
Chris called me one day and said, let's make a video game channel. And I thought it was a joke. And it was after one of our other projects had failed. Just didn't work. So Chris called me and asked, and I thought he was kidding. So I just blew it off. And then he called me a couple days later and said, all right, so I was looking at some things online, like a microphone and a way to record video game footage. And I was like, shit, this is real.
And, we've always played... for those who didn't know, we were in a band previously. And
I was trying to avoid that.
Yeah, but, But, if you... Like, in our off time when we weren't, doing music, we was either at home playing games because we couldn't afford to do nothing else. So...
You got that right.
Because we spent it on being from area to area to equipment, all that kind of stuff. So... In our off time, we always just sat and played video games and stuff like that. And I always grew up with the system in my house, so
did I. And even when we were going to shows, we had the portable PS1 in the car.
Yeah, like we always had some kind of gaming device with us. Mm-hmm. And at the time, like we never knew what how huge gaming was starting to become on YouTube, and we were inspired by so many other people like Chris Smooth, PewDiePie, and so many others. So we was like, why don't we just share our experience and things that we like to play and the kind of stuff that we're into. So that's basically why we do it now.
And here we are.
Hi.
Next question. Do you want one of the Riddlers trophies, or do you want one of the Riddler's riddles? Sure. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Bam, there's your riddle. Moving on. What are your guys' thoughts on the next Battlefield game? I haven't seen anything about it other than the fact that they're going to be talking about it at E3.
Right, yeah. So, to be honest,
And it's a first-person shooter. That's all I know.
Yeah, so we know just as much as you guys know. So, we'll be tuning in just like you guys.
What is your best video game / series?
Well, considering that we only have 4 series right now? Yeah, wait.
Yeah, 4.
4.
But I don't think that might be...
Are they asking for ours, or
yeah,
are they asking just in general?
It's in our opinion, what is the best, I guess, of all time? Maybe? I have no answer for that.
Well, if you ask for our series, none of them.
They're all bad. They're all equally bad, and I can't believe you're watching them. You're all grounded.
What's your favorite series?
I guess the most fun to record so far has been Lammy, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not the newest game, obviously, but it has been fun though.
I mean, they're all fun, and it's what you guys don't see off camera is us cussing each other out all the time.
All the time.
We might give you a little insight on one of our editing nights
one day, something maybe.
But I mean, they're all fun to record, but I guess Lammy would be the most fun because it's all like natural react. I mean, all of our videos are natural reaction, but like that's the most like things you would see us doing while we're gaming.
Yeah.
Like you throwing the controller down on the ground, like fuck this game, or
yeah,
you know, something like that. So that's what I think our best one is.
And just so that we cover all bases, what's just our like favorite video game series out there? I guess obviously yours would be Assassin's Creed, right?
I really don't know.
Me personally, again, I like Kingdom Hearts. I'm just a huge fan of that. I like Kingdom Hearts a lot. I just do. And the thing is, that game had the potential to be something extremely cheesy, and they ended up hooking up with some really great people to make a really great game. So I'm really excited, even though it took forever. I'm waiting for how Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to turn out. So
The game's never coming out.
Probably never. Next to never.
Never. Next, how do you have your setup for your videos? We actually changed locations to record this, if you can tell. We have an Elgato, an HD game capture.
Yeah.
And so basically we hook that from my PlayStation 3 or Chris's Xbox to my computer, and we record with the camera that you can't see because we're looking at it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we also record separately with a microphone.
Blue Snowball.
Which gives us great quality. And it was very cheap, which is sweet.
It's the favorite words.
And then we just like run it all at the same time, and then we chop it together with Final Cut Pro that we had when we were making music videos for the band. All in all, it was expensive. Everything together.
So you might want to save up your money if you're considering doing something like this.
Unless you use the PlayStation camera.
Wait.
If they're doing it like right on the PS4, you have the Share Factory now, which makes everything convenient. Moving on. I lost our spot.
It's so small. Why didn't you make this bigger?
Because then I'll have to fix it later. I'm too lazy. Is there a stream schedule? We actually kind of just decide on the fly when we're going to stream.
Ideally, we would like to do this regularly, but it's a little bit hard because, you know, we have like jobs and, you know, other obligations, so it makes it a little difficult. But we do want to get on a set schedule. Don't quote us on this right now, but we want to aim for eventually every Saturday. Maybe like either 7 or 8 Eastern Standard Time. So, but you'll need to be following us on all of our social networks to get the update on that. So,
Next. That's not a question. Which one of your videos have you made so far is your favorite? I guess we kind of covered that already.
As far as what's my favorite now, I feel like the Assassin's Creed one is starting to become my favorite now. Only because like since Dino Crisis, we've like grown so much into doing this, and we are going to continue to keep growing. But we're definitely starting to get a little
more comfortable.
Yeah, and yeah, comfortable. I couldn't think of a synonym for comfortable.
Comfy. Would you guys do a GTA 5 walkthrough or at least some free roam videos? Chris had this idea actually a while ago. We just haven't gotten a chance to do it yet because we decided we were going to put 2 videos out per week. But there's going to be a point where we're going to pick a topic of something we want to talk about, or if you guys want to leave us a comment and tell us what you want us to talk about.
Right.
And we're just going to solely focus on that one thing. And we'll probably put up like a GTA 5 like free roam, or maybe like a couple rounds of Halo or Battlefield or whatever we decide to play.
Right.
And we'll just talk. Do you guys live together, and how old are you? I'm 17.
The lies. Don't let this motherfucker lie to you.
No, I'm 25. I'll be turning 26 in a couple of months.
And I am 26, believe it or not.
And we do not live together.
Even though that would be hot.
Gay!
We actually live one town over, but we did go to high school together, so we've known each other for a long time. Chris basically shows up at my house when he wants to. I should just give him a key, but I feel like he would come over while I was sleeping, and that's kind of strange.
And by strange, he means hot.
Yes, hot.
I said that
that
earlier.
would be hot. But no, we do not live together. What would you like to see in the new Batman Arkham Knight video game, besides obviously Scarecrow and the Batmobile? I think that kind of covers it. I mean, the Scarecrow was in the first one, and I like the way they used him. I thought they didn't utilize him enough.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they make it more like centralized around one villain instead of like 30, like they did in City.
Mm-hmm.
The Batmobile I'm excited for, although I don't really care to drive the Batmobile. I'm probably going to just be flying around the whole time.
And then it'll turn into GTA / Watch Dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, it's nothing that we're really looking for in particular with this game. Even though everything looks good thus far, though, like the characters look awesome. But like, really, we just want a really good storyline, honestly. And we like who's running it? Rocksteady. Right?
Rocksteady, yeah.
Yeah. So and they got a pretty good rap sheet. So we're pretty excited, and we're trying not to go in with too many expectations. So we just want to get a good, solid, decent looking game.
I just remembered one of the games that are going to be at E3. So we're going to jump back to question number 1. God of War 4.
God of War 4.
I saw it this morning, and I thought, why? One because Ascension was awful.
Terrible.
Awful game. Awful. There is
and don't get it twisted, because we are like fans of God of War. Like, we've had like literally all the series, like even the ones on the PSP, Vita. Like, we've played them all, and Ascension was just
trash. But like,
good idea, but just trash.
But Ascension was probably the first game that I played where I had previously cared about the character, and in this game I didn't give a flying shit about Kratos.
Yeah. Or anyone else in the game.
Or anyone else in the game.
Yeah.
So, but on top of that, how many more Greek gods are there left that he can kill? Because I'm pretty sure everyone was dead at the end of 3.
Or at least all the major ones, I feel.
But like, he destroyed the whole planet. So if he's going to fight himself, then that's going to be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And I'm not going to waste my money buying that bullshit.
Yeah, Did it have any more information what the game's supposed to be about?
They just California had an earthquake last week or something like that, and
sorry guys.
Yeah, we're sorry. We don't get them here. Well, I'm sorry. We got one, and people freaked the fuck out. It was like the world was coming to an end.
Nothing fell or broke, but
no, like a plastic chair fell over. That was about it. But they Santa Monica Studios, which is what makes God of War, if you didn't know, tweeted the gods are happy or something about E3. So it's not confirmed, but they're probably going to show something there, which is interesting. I want to see what they have to bring, because if it's anything like Ascension, then shame on you.
Did he just try to make a joke out of a tragedy? Is that what happened?
That's what Santa Monica did. That's what they did. That is exactly what they did. Oh, there was an earthquake. The gods are pissed. Oh, by the way, we're going to be at E3. Cool.
Moving on.
Last question. Thoughts on Watch Dogs? Jump back to 2012 when they dropped
Where do we start?
the Watch Dogs trailer.
Where do we start?
I'm pretty sure we were actually at band practice when we saw that.
Yeah. Had really high hopes for it. And then it looked good. The concept was awesome.
And then it got delayed. And we were like, you know what? That happens.
Yeah.
Video games get delayed. Batman's getting delayed.
Yeah, let them get their little, screws that they got to tighten up a little bit.
And then it came closer to the release date, and it got delayed again.
Why?
And then Watch Dogs came out last week, and we played it. And we realized why it got delayed. Because it's exactly like GTA 5.
Hate to say it. Sorry for all those naysayers, but arguably GTA 5 is better than Watch Dogs.
And I like Ubisoft. I'm a huge Ubisoft fan. I played every Assassin's Creed known to man.
Yeah.
The Far Cry series. I was going to say Uncharted, but that's Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that's going to be there too at E3.
That's what we forgot.
And I just bought Child of Light,
yeah.
which is great. If you don't have that game, you should get it. I don't like RPGs. I'm a huge non-RPG player because it takes too damn long. The only one I've ever played and enjoyed is Pokemon. I had Skyrim for 20 minutes, and 15 of those minutes were me creating a character, and those other 5 minutes were me taking it back to the store. But no, I'm kind of disappointed in Watch Dogs. I expected a lot more. Don't get me wrong, I like it because I didn't buy GTA 5 because all my friends have it for Xbox and I don't have Xbox.
Yeah, so but for someone like me who has it, and for me to watch it, I'm like, now the delays make sense to me now. Like it's almost the same thing. Like I don't know. Like I guess we were expecting a lot more from it, but the only real difference between the two is
hacking.
That's
and no jump button.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that about?
You can't jump. Well, you can vault, but you can't jump whenever. Sometimes motherfuckers want to jump when they want to jump. Like if I want to stand in the middle of a group of people and start jumping up around and having a screw party, I'm gonna do it, but not in Watch Dogs.
How do you delay it 2-3 times, and the jump button was not at the round table? That was not up for discussion?
Somebody had said there was no jump function in The Last of Us, but there was no time to worry about jumping in The Last of Us. You had to worry about living and finding ammo and not dying.
First of all, what I'm saying, if this is a free roaming game and you know they're trying to make it realistic, don't make me kind of feel like a person. Then that's dumb. And it sounds like something dumb and corny to complain about. But
another thing somebody said to me that they didn't like about the game was that you can't shoot out windows. Like when you're driving a car, you can't shoot out the side of the window.
Yeah.
Which, whatever.
Again, that's
that's nitpicking to me because that's something that I wouldn't do it. If I wanted to shoot somebody, I'd get out of the car and chase them down and shoot them. I'm not gonna pull a drive-by. That's just wasting gas.
Gas that you don't fucking pay for in the game. I do enjoy Watch Dogs for what it is. No, I think the game is cool. I just wish they would have offered a lot more with it. And again, it could be coming in time, hopefully with some more DLCs in the near future, hopefully. But as of right now, again, we don't dislike the game. And we're not saying it's terrible, and we're not saying that you shouldn't play it. We're just a little disappointed in it because I don't know, our expectations was just too high, or they just provided too little. But just another $60 to throw away. That's all. No big deal.
Yeah, just another electric bill that I didn't pay. Thanks a lot.
So no electricity, no Watch Dogs. So come hack.
Now I'm double losing.
So somebody need to come the over here and hack that.
You know what? I'm just gonna buy a generator.
Or you could just pay your fucking bills.
Maybe I should get video games that actually are worth buying.
Fair enough. Other than that, like we said before, we're really excited for all the new games that are coming out. And I know some people have been complaining that we've been doing, like older games and stuff like that. And we plan to do new games as well as with the old.
And thank you to, sorry to cut you off, but thank you to whoever called us boring. That made me really happy.
Yeah. Now, whether it's good or bad, we're just glad that you guys are paying attention to it, period. You guys could be doing anything else, but
you could be watching Pewds.
You could be watching Pewds, and you probably are watching Pewds, but hopefully you'll watch us right after. Or before.
Hopefully. No, definitely not before. No, definitely not.
But yeah, we plan on doing both old and new games. Like I said, a lot of people complain about us doing old games. However, that's just our way in us feeling, a little nostalgia and us basically paying homage to a lot of the games that came before next gen. And if it wasn't for a lot of these games, we wouldn't have what we have now. So,
right.
But obviously, if you guys have games that you guys want to see, or things that you would like to see from this channel, let us know in the comments below, or just hit us up on our many of social networks.
I wish I would have made like Twitter signs so we can be like, bang Twitter, bang Instagram. We don't have Facebook. We don't have LinkedIn. We're not on MySpace.
But other than that, we just want to thank you guys for participating. We would like to do this again because this was fun.
We're probably thinking that if this does what it's supposed to do, we're going to try to do this once a month.
So
that way it gives you guys some time to think of more questions or whatever.
Yeah, because we enjoyed this. So hope you guys enjoy and continue watching our series. Later, guys.